talking about inspiration. If it's not one of the three, I don't want it. Talking about having the ability to open your mind, to overcome challenges, to be a part of what you are seeking out after. And a lot of the times we forget that growth is a process. Growth is not going to just come and it's not just there to leave. What happens within yourself, within your being, is that you will find an ability, a mentality to become, to manifest your dreams. And through doing so, your reality will become possible. And the mind that opens up the ability, the mind that realizes how wealthy one truly is by utilizing their gifts, their talents, and their abilities, will find a part inside of themselves that grows beyond the challenges. And a lot of those challenges that we face off against are the simplicity of being ourselves and the growth from being ourselves. And it almost manifests within our reality, manifests within our being to be that type of a person. And it becomes a focus, it becomes a ability, a mentality to be yourself, to be who you are inside, and to grow and to learn. And each day that we find more space to work on our dreams, to work on our goals, the stronger our minds become, friends, the stronger our abilities inside. And our mentality becomes our best friend when we work with it, when we work with what it takes inside to get there. And I've been realizing that the more that we work on that, the greater our surroundings become, the greater our challenges become, and the more we're able to overcome those challenges. So, what are some things that I focus on a daily basis? It's getting organized. One of the things about being organized is that when you're working on things, results they end up showing up. Results end up becoming a part of that process and a part of that procedure. And when you're doing that, when you're setting that up, when you're giving yourself that ability, you are growing. You are becoming a greater self. You're becoming a greater part of your journey. That's why asking this question every day is important. Is it motivation? Is it meditation? Is it inspiration? Because if it's not one of the three, I don't want it. And as I connect, as we become a part of this community, as we find ways to help each other to grow, to communicate, to open up in chat, to open up in self, I'm reminded that success and failure. Hello, welcome. Is it Daniel? Welcome to the channel, Daniel. We're talking about motivation, meditation, inspiration, and utilizing a positivity. I'm sitting here waiting for one of my private clients for my transportation company, and I'm just excited that we're all able to be out here together. We're all able to be a part of this path and this journey. And the amazing part about it is that you're going to learn a lot, and you might learn a lot from my channel. Subscribe to my channel, follow me. You'll see how I went from 5 years ago from being homeless to owning my own company, my own transportation company that I'm working on building on a constant basis, and where the mentality can possibly help you out. But also, I'm out here to share the stories and to grow as well with you guys. And it is a wonderful Friday. We are getting close to the holiday here. And I just want to inspire you all to challenge yourself to not just speak your dreams, but to become your dreams, friends. To become that person that nobody else said you could become. And sometimes that nobody else, that includes you. And we're open for open chat here. We're talking about business. We're talking about open mind, open ability to overcoming challenges and finding a part of focus. I'll be live for about 20 minutes. Like I was saying, I'm waiting here, waiting for my private client for pickup. Set up a second private client right after this one. And, you know, I believe that the people that are changing our worlds, they're you and I. They're those people out there that don't think it's possible. And a lot of times we're looking for permission from somebody else when already inside of ourselves we have the ability, we have the mentality, and we can become that. We can. Welcome to the channel. We have 7 people in here, 2 likes. Please subscribe to the channel. Go back. You could follow my videos. But I believe that you have what it takes inside of yourselves. And, you know, there's many motivational speakers out there. But what about the one that lives inside of you guys? This channel is to inspire. This channel is to become disciplined. This channel is to become a part of what it means to be ourselves, to open our minds, to open up ourselves, to become more than what other people would ask. And as I sit out here waiting for my own literal private client on my own private company, I want to inspire you to challenge yourselves to become business owners. I want to challenge you to dream. I want to challenge you to manifest, to believe in yourselves. You know, you're going to fail. Failure and success are twins, friends. When you're realizing that in success, without failure, that means you haven't faced the storms. That means you haven't had challenges come up against you. But when you are going through those challenges, what are some of the things that you all out there are finding are giving you the ability to overcome those challenges? Welcome, open chat for everybody to communicate, to be a part of. Like I was saying, please subscribe to my channel. You know, I'm happy to have 5 people in here, 2 likes. When we're gaining new clients, let's go ahead and talk about that for a minute. What does it mean to you to gain a new client? When you're out after the hunt, when you're out there looking for new people to join your community, to join your ability, to join your mentality, how are some of the ways that you guys are out there that are achieving it? And I know, at least for myself in sales, that when I was learning sales, it was more so about procedure, process, and ability. And so if we can find the ability to meet people's needs, if we can find the ability to meet the needs inside of ourselves and to meet the ability on the outside, then we are ultimately gaining our space, our place, our ability inside of who we are. And if we are able to become not limited, but with ability, if we're able to open our minds to that point, then the results come. The results, they find you. They will find you if you start to put the focus, the mentality, the ability inside. You know, I'm so happy to have 2 people on here viewing the channel. Please communicate through here. Let's open a chat. Let's get this going. Let's get our minds, let's get our community focusing in a positive way, in a positive place, that all of you out there might become blessed. You know, I got about 15 more minutes that I'm able to talk here. And so I'm going to go back to what mentality means to me. Mentality means to me the centering of oneself. It means the ability inside of oneself to overcome challenges by being yourself. Ultimately, finding yourself is the mentality that I seek out every day. Finding a way when honestly, a lot of people out there, they say it's impossible. And a a impossible is a set of words. It's not a mentality, friends. It's a set of words. When your mind is strong, when your ability comes from within, when you're succeeding even in failure, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what it means inside to be yourself. You know, your biggest challenge that we face off against is patience. Patience in self, patience in understanding, patience in growth. And ultimately, when you are patient with yourself, when you are patient with your mind, when you are going through challenges and you're finding a way to overcome those challenges, that's where reality comes in. That's where the ability inside opens up. And if you can open your mind yet, and you can open up your ability, then your mentality becomes able. And then others will follow you. Others will enjoy your content, will enjoy your company, will enjoy your mentality. And it's quite an amazing journey that we're going on. It's a quite amazing journey that we have challenges, because inside of those challenges, you can find success. Inside of those challenges, you can find a way to make it out of whatever you're facing off against. And I feel that one of the biggest things that we sometimes fight is what we do succeed at, what we do have the ability to utilize, what we do have the ability to overcome. And sometimes we would be surprised how easy it is if we follow that path, if we follow the path that nobody else would. I do hope that you all have a blessed day out there. Always blessings, 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 and namaste.